is a review of the Pawtec Premium Lightning to USB charging cable that can also be used for syncing. Its MFI are made for iPhone certified for use with the iPhone 5S and 5C, the iPad mini, the iPad Air, the iPod Touch 5th generation, and the iPod Nano 7th generation. I left one in the package to show you how they come. They're available in 3 different colors. You've got orange, green, and black. And I like these cables a lot. They really show a lot of good quality. I'll give you an example. This one here is the black one, and you look at the pieces here, and this is very nicely made, very rugged, nice, good, solid strain relief on the cable, and the cable is very heavy. I'm going to do some charging tests to verify that they charge at the maximum currents available, but I like the construction of these. They're all made very well, very professional looking. I'm going to run some tests with this cable. I'm going to compare it to the original Apple cable that came with our devices. This is the charger for the iPad Air. It outputs 2.4 amps. And I'm going to compare the charging current and voltage with the Apple cable to each of these 3 cables just to give a comparison. I'd like to point out that these cables are fabric coated. They're what's called braided cables. Nice and attractive, and it's one nice way to tell which cable is yours. Different color, different style. I'm going to start charging the iPad Air with the Apple cable. You heard it beep, and right now it's charging at 4.9799 volts at 1.73 amps. Here we go with the orange cable, and we're going to look at that. And it's charging at 4.99 volts, 5 volts, and at 1.88 amps. So it's actually charging a little bit faster, and the voltage is just a bit higher, kind of fluctuating up and down. I've got the black cable. You heard it, the iPad chirp. It's running at 5.02 volts at 1.85 amps. Here we're going to do the green cable. And you can see here it's charging at 5 volts at 1.8, it's going up and down, 1.78 amps, 1.8 amps. So all 3 cables worked about the same voltage and current, and all 3 cables worked equivalent to the Apple cable that came from the factory. I'd like to point out that you saw that the tablet beeped every time and started charging. There was no error code. That means these connection points here for the lightning cable have the Apple chip in it, and it's compatible with iOS 7 software. That's why it's charging very well. We're now going to do the data check and check the transfer of data between the tablet and a computer to iTunes. You can see I had the cable plugged into a computer's USB 3.0 port. I'm going to plug the other end into my iPad Air. You heard the computer beep, and the iPad battery symbol is lit up, showing it's charging, and now it's preparing to sync. You can see the battery symbol is green, which means it's charging, and over here you see the small spinning circle. That means that this tablet is syncing with the computer on a personal connection. So this cable is doing a good job of not only charging with my computer, but it's also transferring data. Here you can see I'm using the orange cable, and I've got the green battery symbol, and I've also got the spinning circular dial showing that it's syncing with the computer. So this cable is also syncing perfectly. I don't see any sense to show you the black one. These have all worked. They worked fine. They transmit data quickly to the computer, and they also charge at the same rates and voltages as the Apple cables, actually just a skosh better. So these are good cables. I like the quality of them. Very, very nice. I like these cables a lot. They charge well. They sync data well. The nylon coating is very heavy. They're non-tangle, not getting wrapped up with each other. And the connectors themselves have an aluminum bodies on them. Very high quality and made for iPhone certified. I rate these products at 5 stars. This review is done by JJ CEO. I'd like to tell you that I received a sample for test and evaluation, and I didn't promise a review, but I promised if I gave one it would be fair and honest.